Hello, everyone. Hello, my dear BFU-USA. This is your pre-show, and I'm your host, the host of Leak Bombing News, Shufang Gamansa America. I have a show for you like no other, friends. All protocol respected, my dear title holders, my dear family members, all sons and daughters of the many chapters of BFU-USA, wherever you are tuning in from, we are celebrating your children, our children, today. And before they come on, this is our pre-show, and we want to take a moment to enjoy some essence, the essence of who we are, which is aptly brought to us by no other person than Witty Minstrel. Proud of who you are, proud of who we are. I love that song because it reminds us all, the Bush people, the African people, that we should take pride in our culture. And that is what we are doing here tonight. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
We proud of who we are. We proud of who we are. Me a wandang bagalmo, and I wandang jang manjongo, my brother. I find the bus pull up jambang, we go still chop out my sister.
When they see me coming, it get la wagon la boys. Money for me, follow me. Turula musica que lo we kiss. Ishana, cherere. But the one side can you hear the trouble sound?
Cherere, can't man for me, I will lay one. Venture one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti, nay. Versi tafsin, nay. Goes away. We proud of who we are. Jere, can't man for me, I will lay one. Venture one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti, nay. Versi tafsin, nay. Venture one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lensi ganse jengle no. For vine consansi. Ven wa we are watching go. For vine consansi. Ganse chenglendo, for vine consansi. Then while we are watching go, for vine consansi.
Yeah, I'll sing song. If you know say you be proud of your beginning, make you the shine your light. Just follow me, follow me shine your light. Le bangbo le wa, bibi nyok tenyan tentitia, bibi nyok tenyan tentitia. Come any pan this one again. I be proud by me licky girl, yeah. I'm proud of who I am, yeah. Say pap one two, yeah. Wafu samo, yeah. Bangante bangjung, yeah. Genta asin do,
yeah. Can't man for me, I will lay one. Venture one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti, nay. Versi tafsin, nay. Venture one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lensi ganse jengle no. For vine consansi. Ven while we are watching go. For vine consansi. Vensi ganse jengle no. For vine consansi. Ven while we are watching go. For vine consansi.
special place where I come from. The moon is bright, we telling stories round the bonfire. We get the firewood and we get the power. We get the sauce, yes, we are proud of who we are. Now not to sell all man, not chumchere.
Yeah, boy, I konga tuma. One so yo alaya kisanga. Ile. Listen to a phobia. They are a daddy. Ayo a daddy.
Yere, Gantindin, man from Vera, we lay one. Vera one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutin, nay, versi tatin, nay. Vera one goes away. We proud of who we are. Chumchere, Gantindin, man from Vera, we lay one. Vera one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutin, nay, versi tatin, nay. Vera one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lensi ganse chengleno. We proud of who we are. Fen wang we are watching go. We proud of who we are. Fensi ganse chengleno. We proud of who we are. Fen wang we are watching go. We proud of who we are. We proud of who we are. We proud of who we are.
Hello, welcome back. If you are just tuning in, this is Lee Kibomi News, and today is a special show, a dedication to the talent leadership development team. Talent and leadership development. Think about that. These are our children who are not only developing their own leadership skills, but are helping develop capacity and engagement within the young and the very young throughout our beloved organization. So folks, I am watching the number go up here, and given this the seriousness of this show, I don't want to bring this team in when we don't have the many people that I know are tuning in to join us. I don't want anybody to miss because they were rushing to join us, and we are on time. Maybe in the past we've not been on time, and so it's taking some people a little bit of time to join in. All right, but when it comes to our youths and our young people, we cannot play around with that, and we make sure to set up the show way ahead of time so that we should actually be on time. So folks, we're going to take a moment here to celebrate and bring to you something that is still about our culture. It's one of the signature events that we just had here in Minnesota. We had BFU. BFU is a partner to this event. It celebrates one of our own. So today is a celebration. So while we are waiting for more people to join, and I'm asking that those who have already joined, please invite your friends, send the link to them so that they know we are already live. But in the meantime, I want to start our celebration of the Fred African Arts Day. I want to share some highlights from that day with you as we prepare to talk about our children. So I'm looking at the number here, and the number is not good enough. So let's take a listen to what our president had to say on that day, and then watch some highlights of this event. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with the talent and leadership development team.
Thank you very much, Shufai, for giving me this opportunity to thank everyone who is here today and to appreciate the value of community that we are celebrating today in the memory of Fred Iran. To me, this is the first time that I'm actually here to celebrate this moment. All along, I've been relying on reports sent to me. I view it on videos, I see it on pictures, and to be here today and see the lively, the hospitable, the welcoming that St. Cloud, brings to everybody. It's just something that will live in me, and I don't think I'm going to miss any other event coming up anytime soon. I've always heard about the mayor doing such a great job, and Mr. Mayor, thank you very much. And for today to see the senators here, I'm like, oh, that is the senator? Jen, thank you very much for what you do. Thank you, team, for all that you've been doing to make sure that this event continues and continues forever. And I believe that with Fomi being here, taking over and making sure that this event lives forever, like Doctor was telling us in the room there, that Fomi has gone, but he lives, and I'm like, yes, Fomi is even here. So this is something that we're going to live, exchange, and keep going, because the community is everything that we've got, and to have this opportunity to be here, I want to thank everybody who's here and say BFU always stand with the French and African Cultural Day, because it's a moment for all Africans and everyone who is here, because it takes like we say in Africa, it takes a village, and a village is the community that we live here today in the celebration of Fred, Vera, and African Arts Day. So thank you very much. I don't want to take so much of your time. It's a pleasure being here, and we are here to stay. So thank you very much.
Folks, that was the president of BFU-USA thanking everybody in St. Cloud. I see the number is going up here. We are not there yet. So let me bring one single highlight of that day so that you get the pomp and pageantry that was in St. Cloud. In fact, video, what do we say, pictures speak louder than words. Okay, so if you are just joining us, this is the Likbomi News, and we're celebrating talent and leadership team. I am making sure that I get maximum capacity in the house. Please, if you tune in, don't go anywhere, because I'm watching the numbers as they go up. So stay tuned in. Don't go anywhere. We are bringing you the talent and leadership development team that has been serving this union and doing its best to make our conventions absolutely phenomenal. Today, a spotlight is on them, and I want to build a full house. And in doing so, I'm also then sharing with you highlights of another event that is part of our union, the Fred and African Arts Day. I want to share one more. I want to share one more clip, and then we'll bring the entire team to you to celebrate them and to make sure you know them by name and can call them by name. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Everybody, oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Please, feel free to get up and join in the dancing as you are able. Don't watch the spectators. You are all invited to get up and join. Dance as you are able. Oh yeah. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Nigerian African culture, where true culture makes community. As culture becomes one, because we are all one people. All right? This is for all of us. Oh yeah. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This music is for all of us. It's for all of you. It's celebrating you. The humanity in all of you. That is what this is about. The humanity in all of us. That is what we are celebrating. All right? And if you are moved, you can do what we call for a day. You can give them dollar bills. All right? Oh yeah. Everybody. Oh yeah. There you go. The Nigerian dance group, please get ready to come in. The Nigerian dance group, get ready to come in. Very easy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very easy. Oh yeah.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody. I think we have a good number of people already joining in. You can watch that all day. I believe so, right? What a good way to end our pre-show that we're putting together to make sure many of you join in to be part of this momentous event in the life of Leaky Bombing News. We've not done this. We've not taken a moment to celebrate our own, and we are doing that right now. So to get us going on this special show, take a listen to what they put together for you. Okay? And if your friends have not yet joined, please do us a favor, send the link to them. They cannot afford to miss this show. We'll be right back after you hear what the team is telling you about this year's convention. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Are you coming to the BFU-USA convention in Dallas, Texas this year?
Duh, I'll be there. What about you, Vera?
Dallas? Yeah, Meg, you can count me in. I'll be there. Delisa, will you?
Girl, you know I'll be there.
Are you kidding me? We're hosting the convention. The question is, are you coming?
But wait, TLD does need your help.
Yes! Talent and Leadership Development, formerly known as the Children's Program, has a wide range of programs this year. For both our adolescents and young adults, we've got a networking mixer with headshots and all kinds of professional development. And for adolescents, we've got the OG Parade of Nations, cowboy hat decorations, and more. What we really need your help doing is raising funds and finding sponsors to make sure our programs are hotter than Dallas, Texas in the summer. So tell a friend to tell a friend. We're making sure that we're raising those funds and finding sponsorships.
Click the link in our bio and read our sponsorship letters. TLD could really use your help.
Click the link to donate and register to this year's pageant. Will Dallas take the crown? Who knows?
Click the link to sign up for our networking mixer. Who knows? You might need some professionalism.
Click the links in our link tree if you want to sign up to volunteer or if you want to donate money. Literally anything and everything helps.
See you guys in Dallas.
See you guys in Dallas.
See you guys in Dallas.
Let's build our next generation together. I'll see you guys in Dallas.
And I will see you at the BFU-USA convention in Dallas, Texas this year.
Well, you all heard the team, and I know you don't want to miss this convention because guess what? TLD is ready, National is ready, and the Big D, Dallas, is ready for you. This convention is going to be big, the Dallas way. So don't miss it. You know the way we do things. Come prepared, come create some memories, and let's have fun. Abermans.
You heard it, team. You heard it, folks. You heard it. Now, without much ado, let's meet the team right now. Okay? Don't go anywhere. Our team is joining us right now as we speak. And folks, it is my honor, distinction, and privilege to bring this amazing team to you. Look at them. And they're looking amazing. Okay? This is the team that you just saw talking to you about how you can help. And why don't we give this team the chance to say hello? Beginning with the one and only VP of Talent and Leadership Development, Dr. Shirley Katata. I don't know whether you know that I call her Yahoo Cloud, because when it comes to AWS, she just is flying like a like the people we call in Damso Jigawa. All right, Dr. Shu, how you doing, my dear?
I mean, what can I say? Look at these people. Look at the screen. It's just full of beautiful faces. It's a beautiful day. Dallas is hosting the convention. And you know, when they talk about Dallas, the Big D, the excitement just keeps rising. So I am feeling excited, happy, just waiting for the day. You just have no idea what Dallas has in store for you. And what TLD, the team TLD. I mean, when we do something, it's always to keep a name. So these girls and the boy, we're ready for you. Godi, I see you. A team of 5 girls and 1 boy. You better know how much he handles the pressure within the team.
Absolutely. And it's not by mistake that the team is heavily made up of women, and that is a testament to who we are, because after all, when we think of our founder, right, when Boy is made up of So and Oku and Noni, those are the major tribes. So when it comes to So, we were founded by a woman. Right? And so when women are leading something with the guys, right, it can't go wrong. Okay, so
You can never go wrong.
so let's have the AVP Amalin. We say, I think, are you by the ocean?
Listen, Shifai, you wouldn't even believe I actually spent my day on a boat today. I'm having a great day today. I'm so excited to be here and tell everybody about what we have going on. We've got some awesome things planned for convention and some things planned for year round. So stay tuned.
Perfect. And of course, the one guy who has to deal with all of the pressure. And folks, talk about dedication. Let me tell you that before my Tanton, right? And maybe along the way we will show a clip of Tanton in St. Cloud. But Tanton, Godi here had to beg time off work to make sure he is here. Okay, so when these ladies and gentlemen do the work they do, it's not because they are not busy. They do it despite of and in spite of. So I want to commend him for actually being here today, in addition to the many things that he's already doing. So, how are you doing, my good friend, Tanton?
Thank you very much, Shufai, and thank you so much for giving us this wonderful exposure, so that BFU can actually know what we are doing, because there's been a lot that we've been doing behind the scenes, and a lot of people have been wondering, the magic hands that have been behind all the great activities that are happening within BFU. So this is the dream team that is responsible for everything that is happening, in BFU. It's such a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. You're very welcome. It's my privilege to have all of you, right? It takes many hands. It takes a village, actually, to raise a child. And our BFU, despite the fact that it's 40 years and more, still needs the many hands, dedicated hands like you, all of you, to continue to take us from age to age and from one phenomenal year to another phenomenal year. Keep raising the bar. And so you have the AVPs, you have the VP, but we have the coordinators who are leaders in their own right. Okay. And why don't we start with Vera? Vera Tassin, many of you hear Tassin, right? There's a lot of the name. The name needs no introduction, but you probably do not know of Vera. So how are you doing, my dear?
Yes, Shufai, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you?
Please make sure that your mic is actually on. My dear Vera, let's. I wasn't hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So how are you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I'm really excited to be here, and
that
I'm happy.
Mic seems. Is it playing tricks on us?
Hello.
Can everybody? Am I the only one not hearing Vera?
Can you hear me?
Check your mic. Are you good?
Shufai, I can hear Vera.
Go, Vera.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm good. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to let everybody know what we've been working on. This is literally the best team I've ever been on. And yeah, we have some good things planned.
Perfect. Thank you. And we also have here another leader who is in the making, but also helping make other leaders, right? I'm talking Delisa. Now, Delisa comes with a last name that some of you and many of you already know. We have Ja Bomye that I'm aware of, right? So here is Delisa Njika. All right. Delisa, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good, Shufai. I'm just very happy to be here. This team works so hard, so I'm excited for everyone to know what we've been up to, and yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. And they're going to be coming back to talk to you very, about their different functions and what they're planning. And so let's make sure we don't go anywhere. Please stay tuned and let's have my one and only Megan. Megan also has a name, a last name that many of you know. But that name is slowly it's changed, okay? So that name, the beaming name is now Shufai Ngangiri, all right? But here is Megan Bimi. How you doing, Megan?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Shufai. I'm also so excited for today. I've been surrounded by an amazing team for the past couple of years, and I'm so excited to tell you about what we have.
Perfect, folks. You got it. There is an entire show that is going to be focused on spotlighting this team. Okay? Get yourself a drink, relax, don't go anywhere while we bring them one at a time. Remember, this is a spotlight show. So wherever you are in this great union of ours, if you are tuning in from Europe or around the world, because we are beaming this show even into outer space. So wherever you are, don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this to get the spotlight going. In the meantime, I'm just going to bring in their leader to give us an agenda for the day. And then we will take a musical break and then now start with the spotlights. Okay? So, folks, let's have this quick chat here with the leader of this team, who is no other person than my dear Yahoo Cloud, Dr. Shulika, Mama World WS, AWS. What do we have today? What's the program for today? What's the agenda, my dear?
So for today's agenda, like you already see, we have a beautiful team. We're going to try to highlight. No, we're not trying to. We are highlighting what TLD is all about. Bringing you more information, because some people wonder what TLD is. Some think it's still the children's program, but it encompasses more than just the children's program. So we're going to highlight what it's about, the activities that we carry out within TLD, what each and every person in the team you saw is responsible for. In TLD, this is just the facial team. There is a whole other team at the back that is still doing some work, but these are just those who would represent you. So we'll tell you the beautiful things we've been doing since last year, where we started executing our program, till this year, and of course moving forward. So that's what it's going to be. Then, of course, bring to you what we have planned for Dallas, to be specific, the activities that are going to happen in Dallas with the kids and the youths, and very exciting things happening. I don't want to spill the beans yet. I want to let the team, take their glory for what they did. It's all surprises. Some of you already know what's going to happen, some don't. And I hope if you haven't registered, I hope this is going to motivate you to still register for the convention. I heard last year some people paid their flights the night before the convention started. So maybe we can get more people this year, paying their flights as well. So that's our agenda for today. Talk about what TLD is all about, the activities that have happened within TLD, our goal, our mission, our short-term goals, and our long-term goals. I hope I'm not sounding like an interview right now. When you talk short and long-term goals, it feels like you're responding to an interview question, but no, we're just having conversations today. So that is just what
Excellent.
we have a rundown for today.
Perfect. Perfect. So, folks, you heard it from the leader of the team, our very own Doctor. Is I take a pause and then I say Doctor, right? So it takes hard work for that to happen. So our very own Dr. Shulika Liliatata. All right, we'll be right back to begin the spotlights. So don't go anywhere. Let's take a musical break.
Thank you.
Yesi bar basine wongane, Pedro one ve wongana ve wilo lalea. Yesi bar basine wongane, Yesi bar basine wongane, Yesi bar basine wongane, Pedro one ve wongana ve wilo lalea. Yesi bar basine wongane, Pedro one ve wongana ve wilo lalea. Yesi bar basine wongane, Pedro one ve wongana ve wilo lalea. Yesi bar basine wongane, yeyo vesi bar basine wongane, tawi sola vero ve wilo lalea. Yesi bar basine wongane, vesi
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is just to get the juices moving. So, without much ado, I am going to be bringing you the very, very first spotlight. Okay? And it is no other than the one, the beautiful, the immaculately decked out, the talented Amalin. We see she is right here, folks. Look at that smile that can just be used for an advert.
Wow, an
Okay?
advert,
That
really.
is Amalin for you.
Very patient. Thank you so much.
So, folks, I want us to meet this talented young lady who's been doing so much for our community. We talk about pride of parenting. I believe that my very good friend, Dr. Pam, and my board chair, the outgoing board chair, my very good friend, Dr. Shay
Yeah,
Jungre.
yeah, yeah.
Wherever you are, I'm sure you are smiling and just smiling and saying, no, no. Do we know her? So welcome on this special moment for you, Amalin. How you feeling?
Honestly, I am very honest, Shufai. I was just as I was trying to promote and get some, some views in, I was just writing down that wow, it was both of my parents have served in BFU USA. And I know that for a lot of girls on the team, and I'm not totally sure about Gadi, but I know a lot of the girls on the team, both of our parents have been very invested in BFU USA. So for us to be in these positions now where we can, invest in the next generation, but also follow in our parents' footsteps, it's an honor. Honestly, it's an honor. I cannot believe that I am doing some of the same things that my parents were doing. And as you just said, that my father is still doing really. Like he's trying to make his way out, and I'm trying to pull him in, and he's not having it. He's not having it. He's saying
Oh my God.
so here we are.
Oh, this is amazing to hear you say that.
Yeah.
To think about, and for those who are listening, and that is why we're doing this. For those who are out there listening, think about it. We saw her grew up as a baby. Okay, for many of everybody in this team,
Yeah.
we saw them. Okay, and for her specifically, it's very to me, it's very fulfilling
Yeah.
in terms of being assured that the future of the union is in good hands.
Oh,
All right. So, Amlin, this is about you. This is really about you. What is driving you? What is motivating you
oh, Shufai, that's
to
a perfect
take time out of your, because you are busy also, right? What is
question.
driving you to not only be with somebody who just shows up and then go away, but to be actually invested in BFU-USA?
Shufai, it's the next generation. There is nothing that quite gets me going like the children, right? The young adults my age as well. But the people that are coming after us, those children they have a world of opportunity. They're a different generation. And yes, there are some generational gaps that I think all of us are aware of now. But one thing that's really, really important to us, especially as we're starting to grow, when you go from that youth to young adulthood, you start to find out just how important your culture is, just how important your identity. When I look back at why I'm actually here and why I've stayed for so long is because my ethical code comes from my culture. Who I am and what I do, why I'm so busy, 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 but this will always be a part of my service is because my culture is important to me. And passing it on to the people that are coming behind and to the people that will come after them, is what keeps me here. There's nothing more important than pouring in and continuing the stream, of investment to our young people.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
One said, what can one say to that? I mean, come
Oh,
on, folks.
it's about the kids.
Right?
It's about the kids.
I mean, it is so moving, and Amalin, you because you are busy, and part of it is there is the motivation that is driving you, but you also have a life outside of this. Are there
Yes.
some things that projects that you are involving professionally
Oh,
or academically that you would
absolutely.
like to share? Because we want the people to know you as you,
Oh,
right? So, is there
thank you so
anything you would
much.
like to share?
Jafai, absolutely. There are two things that I would like to highlight. So, in what I like to call my 9 to 5, but in the Virgin Islands, it's 8 to 5. In my
Mhm.
in my 9 to 5, I work as the public health analyst for the CDC Foundation, and that is under the overdose response strategy. And so, really, what my job is connecting people who are, whether they're engaging in substance use, or they're using opioids, maybe they're abusing substances and they need assistance, right? Linkage to care, whether it's for a comorbidity at first and then we move them over. It's a very sticky situation. And I really love to share that with people because opioids and substances it's a touchy subject. People don't like to talk about it, but if you know someone who's struggling, or if you maybe would like to maybe find healthier coping skills, maybe you drink alcohol but it's almost every day, right? And you need some linkage to care. Maybe it's because you're coping with something, or maybe something happened in your youth that you need to really get to talk to someone. That is what I do. So I really, really want people to know that there is someone that you know in your network right now. Hello, it's me. That can link someone to care who is really in need, whether it's opioids or just a regular, I call them regular substances, right? Cannabis is one, alcohol is another. Whether it's a substance or even another comorbidity like a mental illness, I would love to link you to care. I literally spend some of my days just doing research. And the other thing I do is fitness. I really look forward to having a class. I just was pulled into one. So Saturday morning, I look forward to sharing you all in my business, sharing with you my fit dance fitness. I call it Afro Soca walk up, shake up, dance, and just have a lot of fun class. So it's not just for women. It is absolutely for men. My father would tell you he's come to plenty of Zumba class, plenty of dance class, and has had the time of his life. And so, if you all would love to get a taste of that, then please do come join us Saturday morning. I think is when we'll have it. But that is my I like to call it my side hustle, but it's really like my baby business. And I'm doing dance fitness and wellness. So I look forward to making that culturally congruent, and investing in our people in a way that keeps them physically active.
Talk about parental influences. For those who are new to BFU, and this is maybe they have not been part of the convention for very long, right? Because our organization has grown,
Really.
really grown, with many people that have come from home, they've settled, they've joined. I remember joining Dr. Pam Zumba class at the BFU. Talk about the rite of passage here, folks. But now shifting gears just to this, because I know we can spend the entire show just talking about Zumba because I love it. I really do. So now, what do you have in store, right? What activities specifically to your in your area that do you have for young adults?
Yeah.
Coming up this convention.
So again, to the young adults and even the children coming after, I know my teammates will give you a little bit more of the gist on some of the things that we're doing, but I really wanted to share with you, especially for our young adults. We have something called Culture Shock as a program. We have a networking mixer as well. And I would love for you all, especially those are like the maybe 15, 16 into the 20 somethings and the 30s. If you have time to come, especially on the Friday and the Saturday. If you have time, I think it's 10 a.m. both days, 10 a.m. on the Friday, And then 10 a.m. on the Saturday, we have something specifically for our young adults. That is something that's going to engage them. It will be culturally grounded. Of course, that Friday there is nothing but culture on Friday. Honestly, the whole weekend. But we really make that Friday, that game, we're calling it Culture Shock. And it'll be an interactive game, but it will be very invested in our culture, Lamso lessons, maybe even just how we name the week, and those kind of things. But also a networking mixer that Vera will talk a little bit more about. But it will be very important for our young adults to be there, especially those like me who have businesses that are, just starting, or have their careers that, we just need to kind of know what fields our family is in. So to kind of build a Rolodex and find a network amongst one another, we have that networking mixer. So I look forward to, especially that young adult moment on the convention week. But we also do have something year round. We wanted to pull the programming from just convention, right? We wanted to have something maybe in our meetings or maybe outside of that. And so we have our liaisons that we just onboarded. I think we have New Mexico and New England that we are still looking for liaisons for, but we look forward to giving our young adults and our children a space on our meeting times every month. So we look forward to engaging weekend for convention and year round.
Folks, you heard it. You can tell that I can just spend the entire show just talking with Amalin, but we're gonna have to let her go so that we bring the next spotlight. You now know the face behind the name and the voice and all of that. Okay,
Right.
so that when you see these programs coming out, there are people who are working hard to make them happen. So if you are looking for how to get engaged, by all means, connect with Amalin, and she can share with you tips on how she's managing her time to be able to get time to be part of this. Okay, and she will do that happily, and you will leave the conversation feeling very, very moved. It will just make your day. I can just tell you. Okay,
I do my best. I
so
do my
folks, why don't we give Amalin a round of applause? Okay, wherever you are, give her a round of applause for all that she is doing. Okay, and we are going to see her towards the end of this show. We'll be bringing her back with the rest of the team to answer any questions that any of you may have. Okay, so without much ado, Amalin, any last words? Any shout outs before you go?
No shout outs, just hi mom, hi dad, hi family. I love you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Amalin. I will be seeing you very soon. Now, folks, I am going to let Amalin go, but we will be bringing her back very, very soon here, like I said, towards the end of the show to make sure that if you have any questions for her, she can answer. All right. So we keep on the engagement. All right. From Amalin, who is at the islands, we are coming stateside, all right, to the Midwest here. And we are bringing to you the one and only guy on the team. Folks, Amalin had something that she said. She was wondering, about Godi, and he's right here, right now. Godi is Tanton, all right? I want to say that, and he's going to talk about that. But one thing about him that I want to just say for those who are just joining is he is here really out of dedication, because after this show, he's going to be running back to work. All right. So, folks, that is what we talk about when we say people are sacrificing time. So, Godi, thank you for being here. Folks are wondering, you didn't have your parents be in BFU before you jumped right in and started being part of this. Think about that. So can you start by telling us your own journey to BFU, from the chapter to Tanton to everything? Just paint a picture to all of us of who Tanton is.
Thank you so much, Shufai. And I think with all these beautiful ladies in the team, very soon my shoe fight title may be coming pretty soon. I'm thinking. Actually, Tanton and Godi, those are two different persons.
Yes.
And let's start with Godi. Godi is a community-driven person that I love to see, experience a community and meet people so that, we can. I've noticed that when people come together, it is very, very important we can conquer. So, being coming to Minnesota, I noticed that a lot of youths, they were not coming together. So I thought it wise to think of something that can be bringing the youths together. And what came to my mind was done. Because back in GBHS Kumbo in those days, I was part and parcel of Nton. So I was like, okay, let's put something together. And I called a few guys and, you know, we sat together and we are like, okay, let's see how we can start this running. And that's how it started. And today, I can say that Nton is a very huge group with over 45 to 50 persons. And most of them, the kids, everybody loves it. It's wonderful.
Well said, well said. Folks, I think it makes sense for people who have not experienced Nton for us to take a moment here and highlight that, and then come right back to continue with this conversation, because like he rightly said, there is Godi and there is Tanton. So why don't we take a moment, okay, 2 minutes, and see Nton in action, and then bring Godi back.
A lot of guests are we go this way,
All right, folks. All right. All right. All right. That was just a very sneak peek, okay? A quick sneak peek on the other line that makes up your AVP, talent and leadership development here. Okay, in terms of, he said he's a community builder, and truly what he has helped, he found it was part of that foundation of Nton. For those who, we have more videos of Nton that we can share, but what is motivating you? Because I want you to talk about your family, right? You are the first generation here. Talk about, how many kids do you have? You have a baby, and just talk about that so people can get a sense of family, and then the different roles you have. They just Tanton, and you are founding member of that. You, like you said, you work with some folks to create that, and it's getting to about 50 adults. Take it away,
Thank
Godi.
you.
Let's hear you talk about family
God,
and how that the whole mix.
Godi is married to a beautiful lady called Bonglam Samiratu, and we are blessed with three handsome boys, and the youngest of them is a year old. We just celebrated his birthday like a couple of weeks back, and in Minnesota here, I love the way the youths have been participating, you know, in community development. So, about my family has been so engaged, and all of us have been so engaged in putting things together just to make sure that all the community is alive. And so far as what I do for the community is concerned, in Minnesota, I'm the vice president of Minnesota chapter, as well as a Tanton. You already mentioned that. Then at the level of the national, I think I am part and parcel of the TLD team, which is in charge of promoting talents within BFU national. So
Excellent. And
talking
what
about,
role do?
sorry.
Yes, keep going. Keep going, please.
So I just wanted to highlight on my role at the level of the national, as well as with respect to BFU sports speech. So I'm going to divide this into three segments. The first one is our goal, and the second one is a retrospect of last year, then what we have for this year. So BFU sports page is all about promoting, identifying different talents, promoting them by linking them to those mentors in different sports disciplines, and we have people within BFU who are coaches that we're going to be linking some of these talents that we'll be identifying so that they can better orientate them towards their career development. And who knows, maybe the next Fire Collins or Serena Williams is going to come from BFU. So what happened last year, for those who participated in the convention in New Jersey, you guys saw that sports was a very, very important aspect of it. Considering the importance of sports in our daily activities, we of the TLD team, we thought it wise to involve our youths because we know that they do love sports. And last year, we started with soccer. And what happened in New Jersey last year, we had three different teams that came together to compete. We had Minnesota, we had New Jersey, and we had all states. What do I mean by all states? You know, at some chapters, they don't have that full representation. So we gave them that opportunity so that, they could participate since they really love soccer. So we combined most of them who could not have that numerical strength to form one big team called All States. And these All States had to compete with New Jersey as well as Minnesota. So then the finals was played on a Sunday, where Minnesota, came out the champions for last year. So what are we looking forward to this year? We are introducing lawn tennis, which is going to be highly competitive, as well as we'll still continue with soccer. So far, so good. A lot of people have been registering, and I'm still calling on a lot of youths. Make sure you get registered, please, because we don't want a situation where you come for the convention and you love to participate in soccer, and we tell you, hey, you are not active in your chapter or you are not registered and you will not participate. We don't like to do that. We don't want that. So that is why we are here by encouraging everyone, get to your chapters, make sure that you register. We sent out forms so that you can indicate. That way we can better plan ahead so that when we get for the convention, we should not be running around and thinking of how many teams do we have here. No, before we get for the convention, we already know that we have 3 teams and we are going to compete on Saturday. Considering that the humidity conditions in Dallas, they are not really favorable. All the games are going to be played in the morning. So on Sunday, that's when we're going to have the finals early in the morning, as well as the soccer will be going alongside the lawn tennis in the morning of Saturday as well as Sunday for us to get the champions of the day. So, what are we looking forward to? We are begging on people to help us, sponsor some of these talents. As you heard Amalin did say it, we are soliciting for sponsorship. If you know that you can sponsor a player or somebody, or a particular activity within the TLD team, please do. We have forms that are already available, and make sure that you get registered, please, with your chapters. So far, we did constitute a group with different chapter representatives or liaisons that we are corresponding with them to make sure that they educate and inform their chapter members to get registered for this convention, especially with the sporting disciplines. That way, we don't want to leave anyone out. We did highlight basketball, but I'm so sorry to tell the basketball lovers that from the statistics that we did collect, we noticed that just around 2 persons indicated that they want to participate for basketball. I hear that there are a lot of guys out there who want to play and compete in table tennis. Let's say next year we have to put that in our plan and make sure that we can plan well ahead of time. So for this year, what you guys should be expecting is to make sure that there will be soccer as well as there will be lawn tennis, and we'll have champions with beautiful trophies, beautiful cash prizes that will be out there for you people. Thank you.
Wow, folks, you heard it. Wherever you are, if you are looking to have absolute fun, you don't want to get to the convention and you are a spectator in your own event, then engage. Find out. One thing that this team has done is created liaison in all the chapters. So, do you know who to talk to? If you don't know, you can reach out to Tanton. Whether you want to reach out to him to find out about Anton, or you want to reach out to him to find out about soccer, which is fantastic, right? So reach out. There is one thing that he kind of shy away from mentioning, and it's just being humble. He's a very humble guy. But they say the apples don't fall very far from the tree. Godi recently brought his mom from home, and I cannot but give him a special shout out that
Thank you, Shubha.
what Godi's mom is doing here is, I would say, I'm not surprised, because she is now the mom of the chapter. Our kids, I'm not going to show the video of our kids dancing, okay, the Njang dance. In fact, I can tell you right now that Godi's mom is at the practice, teaching our kids how to dance Njang and how to dance Chong that were presented at the convention. So when he said community, you can guess where that's coming from. So, folks, we are going to, and before I let you go, I know you have to dash back to work. Are there any last words that you have before you go?
I just want to say thank you to everybody watching at this particular time. We love you all. Please get registered for those who love sports. We know the importance of sports in our daily activities, in our day-to-day life. Get registered so that together it's going to be fun in Dallas. Get registered within your chapters, please. Thank you so much.
Perfect, folks. And wherever you are, please let's clap for Godi. Okay, wherever you are, as you're clapping for me, he can feel it. He can feel the love. All right, that despite all of the family that he has to be dealing with in terms of getting his kids up and going in turn in soccer, VP of BFU Minnesota, then AVP, TLD, all of this stuff. So if he's doing all of that, what more of you? And that's the message today. What more of you? So please, you cannot, there's no excuse. Really, that's the message. Okay? You already heard that Amalin also has a business. She's not only doing her 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. I was struggling to understand whether it is whether it is 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. But either way, she's doing all of that, but she's also started her own business. Okay? So every time anybody is doing this, they are finding time. So talk to Tanton, talk to Godi. Be part of this, folks. That is the message today. And why don't we end and send Godi off back to work with something that his team, okay, the Tanton side of it, are doing, that you may get more of it at the convention. So Godi, thank you, my friend. Run back to work. We need that Gary, because your children are my children. I don't. While I may want to feed them from time, I don't want you to bring them to me. They say, okay, she'll find out, take them all. I'll welcome them and we'll make it happen. So, but I want you to run back to work, my friend. While we are going away, folks, this is part of what Tanton is doing. Take a listen. We'll be right back with more spotlights. Don't go anywhere.
As the dancers are dancing, the one thing that is cultural for us is to support them by inspiring them to be.
All right, folks. Don't just sit. When you hear this beautiful music, don't you feel like you're dancing? Get up and dance as you are ever. All right. You are all invited to get up and dance as you are ever. Okay? Please get up and dance as you are ever. All right? Everybody is invited to get up and dance. All right. This is to kick us off. All right, this is to kick us off. So get up and dance as you are ever.
Folks, thank you. If you are just tuning in, this is a special broadcast, this is a special live stream focused on the talent and leadership development team, a spotlight on the makeup of this team. You've heard from the AVPs. Now, let's take a moment to bring the rest of the team, because this team is really a dream team. And you cannot afford to not watch it to the end. That's all we are asking. They are already doing the work. What they ask of you is celebrate them. Join me, join us, Team Ray, in celebrating this team. And at this point in time, I'm going to be bringing you our first coordinator. Her last name needs no introduction. I already said that. I know you may be guessing which of them am I talking about. So, so folks, why don't you help me to welcome this talented, absolutely handsome, amazing, and very, very beautiful young lady, Vera Tassin.
Hello.
She is a lady of class. You talk about, I say the apple does not fall very far from the tree. And folks, it's my honor and privilege to give you Vera right here. How you feeling, my dear Vera?
Thank you, Shifa. I'm really excited. I'm just happy to be here. Yeah.
You know, one of the things that when I look at you, I cannot help but remember in one convention when you and my first daughter were playing, actually just playing on the floor, right? Just I still have the
Yes.
picture. I didn't want to embarrass you by putting that picture on the
Yes.
I put that picture here where you were jumping around on the stage and
That was
so
Minnesota,
it's always in
actually.
my head. I'm like, okay, wow,
Yes.
how blessed are we? Just like Amalin said, right? How blessed are we to have all of you now? Not
Yes.
only getting engaged, but taking a leadership role, okay, in all of this. Like I am super, super proud to have you on board. And so Vera, I know you are very busy. So can you highlight some projects you are involved in? I know you recently had internship. You were out in the world, right? I'm not gonna. I will leave you to choose. But which one you want to share, right? What has been like those projects that you are engaged in, whether it is school or internships or work? What would you like to share? Something personal to you.
Okay, yes, thank you, Shufai, for the introduction. Right now, I am about to go into my third year of college. I am a student at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. There, I'm studying math. Math is my major with a minor in data science. Still figuring out where exactly I want to go with that. But right now, I'm actually doing an internship. I'm actually living in Virginia. And I'm interning with Deloitte as a consultant in their government and public services practice. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just excited to get to the convention and have all the fun in the world. But yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. There is when you say that, I know one of the things that I do is I like to follow the work that you're doing, and I see the posts that you put on LinkedIn, and maybe there are some folks out there, they are students, but they don't understand the power of LinkedIn, and I know you're in the midst of it, right?
Yes.
So I have to say that I do follow, quietly, and I just smile when I see those posts coming. But what is your motivation? Okay, what is driving you to be engaged with BFU? Because it's not like you have all the time in the world. Okay, so what is your motivation to be engaged and to be part and parcel of this team and to do what you do for our organization?
Yes, I know it might sound cliche, but it's really I owe it all to my parents. They have set the best example in the world for me growing up, being able to see how involved they were every single year, doing convention this, convention that, even during the year when it wasn't even convention time. And for the longest time, I never understood it. But, you know, eventually I was like, maybe this thing really is important and maybe I should be, paying attention to it. And so I think it was about 2019, right before COVID, where my dad had encouraged me. He was like, you're getting older and I'm sure you want to start getting involved because it's very important. And that's when I took the first step to, reach out to the team and see how I could lend a helping hand. And ever since then, I have not looked back. And I just hope to be able to create my own legacy for those who are to follow me. And I also want to be able to encourage people my age to please, please, please get involved because it is so important. It is so important. And yeah.
Wow, wow, that is sound like music to my ears, and it's that's a message that if there's something that I want the those who are watching to hear, it's please, um, we are in this together, and if you know Vera here is in school, and we have other young people who are in school, like you don't you don't have to postpone engagement and involvement. You can do it right now. They are already doing it. And she's doing that while in college, while with her internship and away from home, and creating time to manage her time and add BFU-USA as part of that. So absolutely amazing. I know Amalin mentioned the mixer, the networking mixer. I kind of like that. I like the ring of that word. Can you tell us what is this networking mixer that we're hearing about?
Yeah. This mixer is, I'm really, really excited about it. So in school, especially this past year, I've been focusing more about like my professional brand and building that and being able to network with people in my school who come to school for like career events, stuff like that. And so I've learned a lot and picked up a lot. And based off of my experiences, I was like, this is something that BFU can really benefit from because, we focus on that cultural aspect, but we don't really put much attention towards the professional development, even though we have so many different people within our union with different levels of experience and different things that they bring to the table. And this networking mixer will be the perfect opportunity to take advantage of all the people we have. So it's going to be a mix of, some speakers. We'll hear from some people new to their field, some people who've been in their field for a little bit of time, and then we'll also have some experts. And then we'll also have some interactive time for people to explore, talk to each other, and get to know each other on a professional level. And, learning different things, whether that's about LinkedIn profiles that you mentioned or your resume. And then we'll also have the opportunity to do professional headshots if that's something that you need, and be able to see different vendors because there's a lot of people in this union that have businesses and different valuable things that they bring to the table. So yeah, we're just going to try and encompass all of the professionalism into a 2-hour time period that can hopefully be helpful to anybody that is willing to learn and attend.
Amazing. There are a bunch of comments coming online here. I know Godi may already be gone, but this is wow, this is great. Thank you, Godi, and wow, excellent, Vera. And guess who that is coming from? It's coming from my very good friend. It's coming from from here. So I want to make sure this is there is positive reaction to everything you're saying, and so our folks are very engaged and they are watching and they are listening. So thank you. And this is going to be the first time we are having a networking mixer, right? So I cannot wait for this, folks. For those of you who are asking or who keep asking, what can BFU do for me? BFU is already doing a lot. BFU is already doing a lot. But if you are even looking for more, because that is the question, like what more? The question should be, what more can BFU do for me? Because we're already doing a lot. Here is another opportunity for BFU to even help you professionally. Okay, so absolutely amazing. So thank you, Vera, for this. And I'm gonna let you go, but before I let you go, I want to take a moment to applaud the work that you are doing. You are already, I would say, you figured it out more than many young ladies out there. Okay, you are already doing even an internship within your program. You didn't have to wait till the end of the program before you started an internship. And Deloitte is a very wonderful company. So yes, keep doing what you are doing, my friend. Keep just doing what you're doing. And there is just, the sky is not the limit. The sky by the limit, I would say go further than the sky. Okay. So no limits. Okay. Any last words? Any last shout outs before we bring in our next spotlight?
I'll give a shout out to my Carolinas family. Shout out to you guys, and shout out to our president, Junior Phoebe, for all the things that he's doing. We have a lot of good things in store, and come to our chapter launching in October.
Oh, folks, you heard that. Now, this time you were not planning on coming to that chapter launching. You've got to come because of Vera. Okay, folks, you've got to do this. All right, and wherever you are, I want you to take a moment to applaud. Okay, I want you to just take a moment and applaud for our very dear Vera here. You know, as you are clapping together, putting your hands together for her. Okay, she is feeling the love. So please join me. Let's clap for her because this is talent here, and she is dedicated and she loves what she does. So Vera, thank you, my dear. I really, really am blessed to have you on the show. I know you'll be coming back. All of you are going to be coming back, as time allows, to say how you are doing. So I will let you go, but you'll be coming back at the end of the show for folks that have questions, so that they can be able to ask those questions. Okay, folks, that was our very own Vera Tassin who just spoke to you. Now, you may be wondering who is coming next. And that is why I did not just want to just transition. I wanted you to take a guess of who is coming after Vera. You see, the talent, when you listen to her talk, you just feel it. You just feel it. Okay. So guess who is coming next? Are you guessing? Are you guessing? Oh my God. It is another talented, very beautiful young lady whom I had the pleasure of also watching on the convention floor some time back. Folks, I feel really old in a good way, right? Like I feel like God has kept me alive to witness this. So folks, I'm giving you the immaculate, the beautiful, the one and only Delisa Jika. Delisa. Oh God. I remember, your dad and your mom, they are very good. I've been to the house, right? So I remember, the convention, like, oh my God, so here you are. Here you are, folks. Seriously, how are you feeling? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, Chupa. Thank you. I am just so excited. I feel all the love, even though it's through a screen, but I'm just filled with joy to be here today.
Oh my God. Folks, if you are watching, wherever you're watching from, if you've been part of the convention for so long, think about those moments way back when, right? And you could think about, okay, and she will be trying to make a presentation, and Delisa will run and is pulling her left and right. But she is here as the one now, not only developing her own leadership, but helping deliver leadership development. You see, I've been laughing until I feel like I can, I feel like I can fly. It's because of this. Okay, so Delisa, you are very busy. When we were doing the run of show, when we were preparing for this show on Friday, you were actually about to go take an exam. That is how busy you are, right? So what do you want to share about the projects you are engaging, how school is going, where you want to go to school? Like, what do you want to share about you? Because this is about you, my dear. What do you want to share with our beautiful family that is watching right now? Because we're celebrating you right now.
Well, currently, I just finished up my freshman year at Georgia Southern University, and I'm going into my sophomore year, and I'm not really doing anything major right now. I'm just preparing to study for my nursing entry exam. And yeah, just working hard to, studying so I can pass this test and get into the program next year. And, working along with TLD. And that's pretty much it.
Very good. Folks, okay, think about take a moment to appreciate what Delisa just said. This is her first year. She did not wait, okay, to be like, oh, let me finish with my electives. Let me figure out what my major is. Let me figure out what life has got now. What does that tell you? They say the apple does not fall far from the tree. And I know that my good friend Fabi, Fabi, where you are? Okay, I'm giving you a toss, my friend. This is a toss for you because I know you and I always share a drink. This one, this is for you, my good friend. Okay, that you you should be proud. You should be smiling from ear to ear wherever you and Ya are. Okay, to have this. So let me ask you this, Delisa. What motivates you to do what you do? Because you are busy with schoolwork. You even had to take a moment from studying for your exam for us to even prepare for this show. What is driving you? What is motivating you to do that?
Well, I know Vera said something kind of similar to this, but it's really my mother. Growing up, going to BFU conventions was the highlight of my summer. I loved going, and then just seeing my mom working, and it just made me want to do the same thing. But I know I've always been shy, so I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So then, just one year, I'm just like, okay, I really want to do this. I love my culture. Every time I come, I always go to my friends about it. It's just something that's so important to me. So, that motivated me to come and get involved because I feel like, who's gonna do it next? So that's really what motivates me.
Oh, lovely, lovely. That melts my heart. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, I love that. I love that. Um, and so thank you to Ya who showed the way, who led the foundation, and so thank you to the Tassins. You know, Shane Tassin and the wife. They were here in the last weekend. They were here with me out there on my deck. We were having a good time, and so I cannot thank these parents enough for what they are doing to lay the foundation. So let me ask you this: I know you don't yet have you're not figured out your major yet, but it looks like you are moving towards a particular area, right? It looks like you kind of are moving towards something. Okay, do you want to let the cat out of the bag to just, like what area
Um,
you think you are likely going to land in?
so with nursing, I'm leading towards being a perfusionist and or doing peds, but I'm more kind of so looking into being a perfusionist because it's caught my eye.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And you can change and you can become anything, right? That is one
Mhm.
of the things that our country offers to us. So thank you. We need people that are passionate, and our union is blessed to have very, very fantastic medical doctors, nurses, and doctor of nursing, DSP. Like the names are just many. So you are in good hands. You are in good hands. So one question about what you do at within talent and leadership development, is there an area that you focus on that you want to share, or is there anything that you want to share about your work, and whether it is in the past or it's present, or what you're looking for in the future about your work with talent and leadership development?
Well, I solely work on planning the events that we are going to have taking place at the convention this year. So that's where like my
Mhm.
focus area is around. And this year we really want to focus on the culture because that's really the importance here, especially to our kids. So we're gonna,
Yes.
start it off with our creative nations that everybody's excited about, the convention starter. And then we're gonna go into a lot of Lamso lessons and games surrounding that, like Lamso Jeopardy, and color. And kids, you have to let them color and stuff. But this is not just any
Yes.
coloring. We're gonna embed culture this year, so that's the
Very
important
good.
because it's it's just what we love. And yeah, another
Yes.
thing that we're gonna be doing is keeping it in the theme of Dallas, the Big D. We are going to do
Yes.
cowboy and cowgirl hat decorating for our kids this year, so that we can just have fun.
Perfect. Perfect. And how can people support what you in talent and leadership are developing, or even behavior, like what can people support this?
For starters, if you've seen the link, you can click the link and click donate here and make sure to title TLD to donate any funds. Anything helps. We really need it. Another thing that anyone in BFU can do that's coming to the convention, you can sign up to volunteer because we could really use a helping hand. And I know it's not much of us, so any help, anything, even if it's for an hour, we will not take your day. We just want we just need help, and yeah, that would be very useful to us if you would go inside that same link and click the volunteer sign up and put in your information, and yeah.
Wow, 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 folks. Hearing it coming from her, hearing it coming from Delisa, tell me why you will not be rushing to donate. Just tell me why you will not do it. Okay? Because this is our daughter here. She is in college now. She's been there, little. All of you motivated her, including her parents. And now she's asking for you to please help be part of the team by sponsoring what they're doing. I think we owe it to this, our future leaders, to just do this. Can you say what that link is again so that people can hear very clearly?
The link
Please.
is sign up to volunteer. It's the link tree that has been shared. I'm sure everyone has seen it. And at the
Yeah.
top, at the
So I
top,
was just saying yes. It is on the. Is it like a flyer?
yes, it should have been
Okay.
shared to everybody. Everybody should have seen it, and it's a link to our link tree. It's also, you can also follow the BFU TLD Instagram page, and our link is also in the bio there. And yeah,
Very good, folks. You have to follow what our children are doing, what our young people are doing. And when they send that information out, they don't just browse past, because they've been posting this call for sponsor. They have a video, okay, and to help bring it into focus. Why don't we, before you go, Vera, Delisa, take a moment. Let me see whether I can find that video in which you shared, all of you shared that. You shared that information. The call to action is really a call to action, and you articulated it very well. So I want everybody, please take a moment and listen to the team call to that action that Delisa is talking about. And folks, tell me why you wouldn't want to help these young ladies who are the future. I feel like I can fly. Okay, so let's take a listen, and then when we come back, we will have Delisa say her last words and shout outs, and then we'll bring the next young lady to celebrate. Don't go anywhere, folks. Listen to the team call on you to be part of what they are doing. Take a listen. Don't go anywhere.
Are you coming to the BFU-USA convention in Dallas, Texas this year?
Duh, I'll be there. What about you, Vera?
Dallas? Yeah, Meg, you can count me in. I'll be there. Delisa, will you?
girl, you know I'll be there.
Are you kidding me? We're hosting the convention. The question is, are you coming?
But wait, TLD does need your help.
Yes, Talent and Leadership Development, formerly known as the Children's Program, has a wide range of programs this year. For both our adolescents and young adults, we've got a networking mixer with headshots and all kinds of professional development. And for adolescents, we've got the OG Parade of Nations, cowboy hat decorations, and more. What we really need your help doing is raising funds and finding sponsors to make sure our programs are hotter than Dallas, Texas in the summer. So tell a friend to tell a friend. We're making sure that we're raising those funds and finding sponsorships.
Click the link in our bio and read our sponsorship letter. TLD could really use your help.
Click the link to donate and register to this year's pageant. Will Dallas take the crown? Who knows?
Click the link to sign up for our networking mixer. Who knows? You might need some professionalism.
Click the links in our link tree if you want to sign up to volunteer or if you want to donate money. Literally anything and everything helps.
See you guys in Dallas.
See you guys in Dallas.
See you guys in Dallas.
Let's build our next generation together. I'll see you guys in Dallas.
And I will see you at the BFU-USA convention in Dallas, Texas this year.
Well, you all heard the team, and I know you don't want to miss this convention because guess what? TLD is ready, National is ready, and the Big D, Dallas, is ready for you. This convention is going to be big, the Dallas way. So don't miss it. You know the way we do things. Come prepared, come create some memories, and
Let's have fun. Abermans.
And folks, welcome back. Welcome back. I told you. All right. You see, that is talent. We shared this at the beginning of the show, and some of you were not yet signing. I wanted to bring it back so that you can get exactly what Delisa was talking about. Okay. They produced that. And so, Delisa, any last words, my dear?
I just want to tell everyone to please go follow our Instagram page, BFU_TLD, and click the link and sign up for all the events we have planned this convention and sign up to volunteer and please donate funds. We could really need it. And I just want to thank everyone for the support.
Thank you. If you are wondering how you can be involved and engaged, and you are in college, and you really don't know where to begin, you can talk to Delisa and find out how she's able to do it, including her intensive school activities. She is not waiting to graduate. This is leadership, folks. Any shout outs, Delisa, before you go? Any special shout outs?
I just want to shout out my parents and my twin sister Donnie and everyone that's watching in my BFU Georgia family. Thank you guys for everything.
Dana just said, "Go, Deli, go." That is what she's saying. That is what she's saying on the comments. Everybody's saying, "Go, Deli, go." Deli is on fire. Okay. All right, folks. Wherever you are, please join me. Put your hands together. Let's share the love, because it doesn't matter that it's via the airwaves. She's gonna feel the love. So let's put our hands together, okay, for our beautiful daughter who is truly dedicating her life and putting in service to our awesome union. Thank you, Delisa. Everybody, if you're not doing it, I can see you, okay, and I'm seeing a lot of love coming on through online. Okay, and everybody is saying, Dana is saying, we love you, right? And so folks, I am going to take a musical, or just a short break, and then bring the last coordinator, right? This is fun, right, Delisa? This is so much fun, and I cannot wait to see you in Dallas, okay? So folks, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will be bringing you another coordinator that is okay, no words. We'll be right back after this. Thank you, Delisa. Stay tuned, everybody.
Basam, kita mau kita benam juji ma basam, abatikan ini, jela abatikan juga. I phone ya kan samesaka wiri you. Anak kunangan aja for ma abatikan. Agora we yonjo zero ji. Abatikan mena kilao. Abatikan kilao sang mujizu wiri ati adugan awadu benjeja abatikan. Abatikan benjadu bena kidala zabasa. Kevo du. Akidala za. Kevo du. Awadu beyi sang la yiye. Du dalas. Tamba natikiwa.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as you already know, it's about BFU, and that is Boy Family Union. We're inviting you all to join us right in Dallas. That's going to be from the 25th to the 28th of July, 2024, right in Dallas. Come one, come all, and let's celebrate our culture. That is who we are. That is what we are. One people, one family. And that's we're creating lasting memories, unforgettable memories. Dallas, here we come.
Tapa na bigo wafin kita sa seba, adabe na kita sa. Atkan staff la ya yung munye imfono fa. Adabe na abati kan be ya kisang la yi. Afum jo tawo yung. Tawo wuro ko unwe. Afum da wo kimo mti team si wo. Ishatu wun lamso. Ishatu wun mo wi fon bay. Akifa ga ga kenju wiri wa du Dallas. Ala fosa wa kuna kana gine wiri atin wiri Martin we fo naru. Atini mo from Dallas. Atini ndufo. Basa kayini ndu. Kidu afu sa ne momo afu wa. Afu sa momo afu wa bata. Do the last. Kasi kunin bendu de like of. Akunin do de like of we follow of. Afum kong bi ga na adele bom kefa de fo. Aya yung dika emenam tifo.
Mololam firi wa wingi ataki ya drekinyo wolo dindra ko shiko wi akena du kinyo kidra kidla ayo ngeji kinyo kidra ke o chi choptan imba ndeme so wa mi imba kuma on dobe ani kelen na batigan amin na ngaya delena wolo dindra mo ndufo osolo no ndufo ayo ngenyo ade kinyo ko jiwiri wa bati adu afo agan tin mo fen atin mo jika nkefa de Dallas kaya la mo akishin mo jangta ban atlene yongi ma achira drefo achir awa achira dre yo da se drefo mo mkefa idu shati taokun nchati taokun lam to nchati lam wi fon if we fon bi du me mo wi min mo kada mo wini la ku yiben nkefa de la ku yiben ashadi acha kom ni rungama bata ata kom ni rungama be yitira ya Nkefa adefo. Oh, boda lemola. Fangu. Atina dre yaidu Dallas mo. Ara yeji. Katine mo matine vai fonaru. Kesin fa defo. Aya yong jikaya yongja. Aya ki akinyo Dallas abombo tifo. Bobo de sar moven. Afam dam ye shengen. Afam dam ye gan shendra fo febom kedin fo yati fo abo de fake jigit.
Couple of video. The microphone engineer. Ay, chawule. Ay. Oh, chawule ngom kibang bena sujika. Ay, chawule. Ay. Oh, chawule nana nyombe na tenjika. Ay, chawule. Ay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience and for staying tuned, because our children need to feel the love, and they can only feel the love if you are there and watching. Folks, it gives me great pleasure. Absolutely, it's melting my heart, okay, to bring to you the next coordinator. Folks, you know, there are people, I feel like God has blessed me too much. I feel like I just start singing and drumming. As you can see behind me, there are drums. I feel like I should just start drumming from Amalin to Godi, to Vera, to Delisa. And folks, here is another young lady that grew before my very eyes. The parents, I am lucky to know all the parents, and they are my good friends. In fact, most of them were here in Mandra. We call it the big compound this last weekend. Folks, I am taking your time I'm prodding you up, because this coordinator, the father, whom you used to know by the last name that she has, traditionally you can no longer call that name. Call him by that name. And this is what this show is about. So, folks, can you help me? Please help me welcome the one and only this have you watched the show Pretty Woman? This pretty young lady who is so talented and so devoted to the success of our union. I feel like I can fly. Maybe I may be singing out of tune. But first, help me. Let's welcome Megan here. Megan Bini of our Shufai Ngangiri. Megan, how are you doing, my dear?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Sufai. I'm so excited to be here. It's been amazing hearing everyone. I'm just so excited.
Let's make sure that... Okay, I think I can hear the sound now. So, Megan, For a moment there, it felt like the sound was not coming through. It could be from my own end. So let's do this again. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Can you hear me now?
There you go. I can hear you now.
Perfect. Thank you. I was just saying
Maybe it is old age. All right.
so much.
So
I'm excited to be here. It was amazing hearing everyone.
oh, perfect. Let's say the I kept you to come at this time for a reason, right? They Because Shufai Lengiri was just here, like I said, last weekend, and we go way back, and I made sure we were together in St. Cloud. We've been together. I've seen you grow, and that is just absolutely amazing. And to have you on the show today, I feel like, how can I repay the Lord for His goodness to me? Just seeing you here right now, Megan. What can you tell us about your motivation
I
to
think
be helping build this organization that your dad and your mom, but mostly your dad, has devoted his life, a lot of it, to this? So, what is motivating you, my dear?
Vera and Delisa put it beautifully. I have to give a lot of it to my parents. Just seeing them be so involved as I was growing up. At first, I just come to conventions. It's a time to see family, to be involved in culture. But as I grew up and go older, it became something very important to me. And I often think, in like the next 30 years, when we're the adults, who else is going to make sure that this organization continues on and that the next children are as equally impacted by our culture?
Amazing, amazing. Other organizations have grown up and died because they did not have this level of this intentional transition. And to have you articulate this, I know Shufanga Ngere is, sometimes he has to work weekends, and I know he might have taken time to just watch this if he's at work. But hopefully, wherever he is and your mom, I am sure they are just he's just breaking up, right? Like they said, the apple does not fall farther from the tree. What can you tell young people like you who are wondering whether they should be involved? Because that is the problem, right? You say and you have Vera, you have Amalin, you have Godi, right? You have Delisa. There are so many young adults like you whose parents have also been part of BFU, or who have just been in this country. They've been coming to the convention, but they're not engaged. What can you tell them?
I would say it's always important to find the time. I know we're all busy, we all have separate lives going on, but culture is something that creates who you are. It creates your identity. It's what makes up our values, what makes things like family so important. So it's always important to find the time to contribute to BFU and organizations like this.
Excellent. Thank you. Now, this is about you. When you see me talking about your dad and all of that, is really me being effusive about how blessed I am just having you right here. But it is really about you. And I know you have so many projects going on. Some of them I have had the privilege to witness, because when we ask for a flyer, you whip it out like that. Poop! We have a beautiful flyer that people have been looking at. That is okay, Megan for everybody, right? You just do it. So we're gonna get to the things we do for the TLD, but let's focus on you as a person. Like, what is it and are there any projects, whether it is school or ambition or vision or life goals? Like, what would you like to share about the stuff that that you are involved in and engaged in?
Yeah, so I'm currently going into my third year at the University of Arizona. I'm a pre-med student, so I'm majoring in physiology. And then I also have a journalism minor because I love doing things like editing, taking photos, writing. So I added that as my minor. And I'm also a volunteer with my school's athletic training program. So for the majority of the sports at our school. And that is also important to me because I really want to be a doctor in the sports medicine field in the future. So I've been trying to find opportunities in that field as much as I can right now. And then this summer, I also just got back from Italy for a study abroad trip. And that was an amazing experience.
Wow. Where do I begin to? How do I begin to unravel all of that? Right? Think about. First of all, here is Megan Fox. She's in pre-med. She has a vision of what you talk about. Go getter. Somebody said it's a go getter. I remember when your dad was here the other day, and I was talking about how intentional he was, and he is about his life. We talk about apples not falling, and I've been using this expression very much tonight, intentionally. Apples not falling far from the tree. Here you are, you're figuring out the area of medicine that you love, and you are taking steps to do something about it. I hope the young people who are watching this show are hearing that. Like, you are volunteering, you are engaging in avenues that can help get you to where you want to be. Now, I'm going to take a moment here and just say, welcome back from Italy.
Thank you. Thank you.
How was the experience in Italy? I wish I could have like gotten into one of your suitcases. I've never been to Italy. How was it? How was the experience in Italy?
I can't even put it into words. It was amazing. It was very different than my day-to-day life here, but it was an amazing opportunity just to be somewhere different and like compare how it is here in the US.
Amazing, amazing, folks. If you are just tuning in, everybody, this is the talent and leadership team. A special spotlight on our young people that are doing marvelous things. And right now, the spotlight is on Megan, who is pre-med with a focus on sport medicine. But she just did an exchange program in Italy, which is, Italy is there's heart of talk about culture and history. There's so much there that, like she says, and I am I'm getting goosebumps just listening about it. So talk about, are there any other projects that you are involved in that you would like to share to everybody?
Yeah, so outside of BFU, I'm also involved in my life sciences clubs on campus. But within BFU, I really do love editing, graphic design, all of that. So I help run the TLD Instagram page. So please follow that, BFU_TLD on Instagram. So I post updates about our events that are coming up, like the pageant, the next networking mixer. But I also take the time to highlight the youth of BFU because that's who we are targeting. I know I highlighted our former pageant winner, Sandra Lilly, who just won and is on her way to med school. I highlighted a few of our BFU youths who had prom this year and wore their cultural gowns for prom. And it's just amazing being able to keep in touch with the youth and have other people stay in touch with their lives.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So for those who don't know, you say you're highlighting this. Where is that happening? Is it in your Instagram page? And that's what I'm trying to get to. Like, where is that happening so that people can know where to go follow?
Yes, it is on our Instagram page at BFU_TLD. And as Delisa said, that's where our link tree is in our bio. We're also working on getting that Instagram connected to a Facebook. So we'll be in tune then, just because not everyone has Instagram. And I know some people have Facebook. So we're working on getting on different platforms. we're also working on a TikTok in the future. So we'll update different platforms as they go along, but for now we're on Instagram.
Well said. Well said. Okay, so that is Megan for you folks. The work she's doing. This is not work that is waiting for the convention to happen. This is work that is happening as we speak. But as we look forward to the convention, Megan, is there anything you would like to share that you're thinking about, you're engaged in, that maybe people may not know, or it could be a matter of even reinforcing stuff that people should make sure they don't miss?
Yes. As the other coordinators said beautifully, please, if you'd like to volunteer, we have a link to that on our Instagram page. We have links to sign up for the pageant, sports. We have a link to sign up for our networking mixers. We have so many opportunities and at this convention. And if you're going, why not take a chance and be involved in these opportunities that we have? So I highly encourage everyone to participate and donate if you can. That would be amazing.
Folks, there come a moment in your life that you feel you can feel the blessings. Like you can feel like you can ask God, are you blessing me or are you blessing me? It's one question, but there are two questions there. and, and I'm feeling that, okay, right now I'm feeling that today. And what our daughter here, and like I've been repeating, I could see her playing on the convention floor. I could see her like all of that. And I have the pictures again. So I said no, I don't want to embarrass her. Because it's just so amazing, okay, to just hear you articulate these things very clearly from what you're trying to do, from what you are doing during the course of the year, and what is coming up at the convention. Absolutely amazing, just listening to you. So what can you say to those who are out there and wondering, do we have the time? How can we do it? Do you have any words that you can share to just for those who are wondering? I mean, there are people like you. They're in college. They're like, oh, maybe I need to wait. Or, no, I don't have time. What do you have to say to them, Megan?
Yes, you can always make the time for things that are important. So please, please make the time. And it doesn't matter. You could be starting off in college, ending your high school. It's never too early to help out and to seek out these opportunities to be involved in leadership. So it's never too early. And please make the time for this because it's so important.
Folks, you heard it. You heard it. Volunteerism did not happen because you don't have something to do with your time. It happens because you are intentional about it. And that is what our children are sharing tonight. That you can make that time. Megan is telling you right now that you can do it. Folks, I'm going to let Megan go because we can talk all night. But she has to get back to, all of them are very busy. But before I let Megan go, she's going to come back in a moment here. If there are any questions that people can have, the team will answer. But in a moment, I want to just congratulate and salute Megan for everything that she's doing continually. She is not waiting till the convention. Megan, are there any shout outs, any last words that you want to give before I let you go? I know you're still going to come back, with everybody else. That time we'll just be answering questions. But are there any special shout outs, any last words? Remember, this moment is your moment. You've got this.
Thank you, Shufai. Yes, please. You're never too old, young to volunteer. Sign up if you can. Follow our Instagram for any updates at BFU_TLD. And shout out to the Arizona chapter. We're a newer chapter. We're small but mighty. So shout out to everyone watching from Arizona and also to my family. So thank you to everyone for the support along the way, to all of the TLD team.
There is a lot of love happening right now. Megan, as you speak, when you see me looking that way, is because that is the broadcast studio, and I can see the engagement. So many hearts emojis just flying up, and they just keep flying up. Everybody's saying, "Okay, great job, Megan." Right? The IG page looks great. So proud of you, TLD. Okay, right? Very, wow, awesome, Megan. Like, the love is flowing. So please join me wherever you are to put your hands together, okay, for Megan. When we do this, it can be felt. So please, wherever you are, let's put our hands together, okay, for Megan. Okay, she's gonna step away in a moment, and then she will come back with the rest of the team. So please join me in doing that. She can feel the love, okay? All right. Thank you, Megan. They're saying, "Go, Megan, go." Okay, so I'm gonna have a musical break here, and then when we come back, we'll bring the leader of the team, and then Megan is gonna come back with the rest of the team. Okay, so with everything that the team has said, who but Princess Vinea to celebrate all of them in Vesi Barbari? Vesi Barbarin. I already played that before. I want to bring that back. Okay, so Vesi Barbarin, and then we'll bring the leader of the TLD team. Vera, why am I saying Vera? Vera, Mega. All of you, the old age. Thank you so much, my very dear Megan. Okay, all right. So when I call you by a different name, you know I'm the Tata. When I call this one by a different name, just say yes, Tata. No, seriously. Thank you so much. I feel so moved. I am so blessed. Remember, the question I asked was, am I blessed or am I blessed? There are two questions, but I feel so blessed, okay, to have you, because you don't only work for the convention, you work throughout the year with the team. Okay. BFU-USA, let's give it up for Megan and the entire team in Vesi Barbarin.
Vesi Barbasine wongane, Pedro wonde wongana de wilo lalea. Vesi Barbasine wongane. Vesi Barbasine wongane, Pedro wonde wongana de wilo lalea. Vesi Barbasine wongane. Vesi Barbasine wongane. Vesi Barbasine wongane, Pedro wonde wongana de wilo lalea. Vesi Barbasine wongane. Pedro wonde wongana de wilo lalea. Vesi Barbasine wongane, Pedro wonde wongana de wilo lalea. Vesi Barbasine wongane. Yeyo Vesi Barbasine wongane. Tawi swela vero de wilo lalea. Vesi Barbasine wongane. Vesi Barbasine wongane. Vesi Barbasine wongane. Pedro wonde wongana de wilo lalea. Vesi Barbasine wongane.
folks. I just had to bring the leader of the team after that song right away because there are some things that cannot afford to wait. Okay, you just heard everyone talk passionately about their engagement and their involvement in an organization that they love. Think about it. If they didn't have someone to nurture, to welcome, and make them feel welcome, they will go away. Okay? They will go away. It happens to all of us. This is just a fact. That it takes leadership, it takes encouragement, it takes a welcoming persona, okay, to make this happen. And I cannot feel proud enough, cannot feel blessed enough to have a work cloud. No, I always say, yeah, what technology? The cloud is. I just feel like, where do I begin? How BFU is so blessed that we are touching every facet of technology, from the building and the growing AI to everything that has to do now with AWS. Okay, and to have someone who is not just a practitioner but has a doctorate degree in that area, and being passionate about the team and about our union, the one and only. Yeah, and the beautiful and the immaculate. Look at the headgear, folks. Just look at that headgear. Do you know how long it took for her to put that together? Somebody who is she finds the detail to put herself together. It tells you something. Welcome back, Dr. Shu.
Thank you so much, Shufai. I mean, sometimes you make someone want to find a place and just hide their head in it. I mean, thank you so much. I'm humbled. I'm really, truly honored and humbled by all that.
No, we are blessed to have you, really.
I am. I mean,
Listening to the team talk, okay, how do you feel?
I mean, to be honest, I'm speechless. I started trying to draft notes on what to say about the team. I have thought about this for the past couple of weeks since we've been preparing, and I honestly don't even think I'll do them justice because, I mean, you have listened to them, you know these girls, you've worked with them. A team of very dynamic, extremely innovative, very collaborative, passionate, dedicated, resilient, impactful, super smart girls from medicine to communications to humanity. It's a team, it's just full of talent, it's full of knowledge, it's powerful. Honestly, I really don't even know how to describe them. But this team, I tell you, Shufai, if you have a startup, and I mean what I'm saying, this is the team you need to drive your startup. Because you can see communication specialist, Amalin is right there. Cultural enthusiast, Godi is right there to pull it through. Social media experts, even though in the field of medicine. So you see, there's multi-talented people that it's just amazing when I get to work with these girls and learn the skills they have, design, financial, and their ethic, their work ethic, it's it's top notch. I will tell you that. I am so proud and I am so honored that I get to work with this team of girls. We started last year. The convention last year was amazing. I mean, you saw the work that the girls and the whole team put together. It was a very different kind of convention. I can almost say we almost ran the convention, if you don't mind me putting it that way, because from the trip to New York to the soccer tournament to the Miss and Mr. BFU, things that have not been done before officially and in a very organized manner. This is the team that put it together. And to be honest, I just am elated and super proud to have worked with them, to be honest. Yeah, it's.
I mean, no, this is it's a blessing, really. And I am everything you're saying. It's like, yep, yep, yep. Okay, let me put this in because this is your own moment. Okay, this is your moment. They've had their moment. This is yours. Think about it.
Yeah.
You've got a family. Okay, because sometimes people are like, how can we be part of it given everything that's happening in our lives? So, if you don't mind sharing whatever you can share from your family setup, okay,
Mhm.
you know, you just recently had a baby, a little baby, which takes time, devotion, and dedication as a mother. It is not only that, but whatever you can share in terms of your own life and how you are able to fit volunteerism into it, you would like to hear. So this is your moment. The spotlight is a spotlight to the entire team, and this one is yours. This is your moment. Sure. Can you talk to us about
I mean,
whatever you can share
whatever I can
about your
share.
family and your work and your projects and things like that, and how you make it work?
Yeah. So, well, like you already said, Shufai, I'm a mom. I have three very pretty good, kind kids that make me overjoyed every day. They make my day. Two girls and a boy. The little boy is 3 months old, 12 weeks old. And I recently just had my doctoral degree as well while having the baby. So it's just a lot of beautiful things that have happened to me this year and that I'm really proud of accomplishing myself and sharing with you, you know. And having three kids, I mean, you know what it takes, just getting to organize kids every day. Talk less about the time being a mom, being a student, being a working professional, and being a wife at the same time. These are things that I had to find a way to navigate around and still make time for my volunteer activities. And I'll tell you why this is important to me, why I had to do this volunteerism. In 2016, no, in 2014, that was when I attended my first convention. And that was, interestingly, it was just now I sat trying to get my notes together. And I noticed my first convention was in Dallas 10 years ago in 2014. And at the time, it was Shufang Ngiri, who was the president of BFU-USA. And I remember just asking a random question in the hall because when I came in, there were so many kids just running around. Just it's like they had nothing to do, and then the parents were there in official meetings on Friday mornings. And my question was, what is BFU doing to have kids, have their own program as well? Is there a kids program? Is it organized? What is BFU doing? And I think it was after this that Dr. Eunice, who is in California, she started the kids program. We all came together with yeah, in DC. Um, that is Shasha, Becky Shasha, and a few other people. Amalin was there as well. We started the first part of the kids program, what is today TLD. And it's run successfully till now. And why I'm saying this is because in 2016, I benefited from a scholarship, the Fulbright Scholarship. One of the main reasons why I got that scholarship was because I included in it that I was part of a cultural organization and we help organize the kids program. So a lot of people don't understand how much this can impact you or how much this can also help you in your professional or even in your educational career. So this is something I did that really got, and I'm saying this because when I had my interview, they told me that this was one thing that differentiated me from the other candidates. The fact that you volunteer. to serve an organization, a cultural organization. That's why I bring this up. So it's something that we take for granted, but means a lot in different ways. So not just me contributing or helping volunteer within BFU, but BFU has also served me in so many ways. And that was a very transitional and monumental period in my life after that. So yeah, I just really thought to share that and help encourage some youths who are out there thinking that this might be a lot of work, not knowing how much impact it can create to their lives as well.
Yeah. Yeah, what technology. Sometimes I just default to, uh, you see, our culture is your identity. So when should find my, should I, so for those who are watching and they are not, so when you hear me just defaulting into my language, please forgive me for doing that. But this is, I just, folks, let's take a moment here. Um, did you hear? Did you hear that? Sometimes you hear something like that. Then make sure people. Did you hear that? The first thing is that it is what we call intellectual honesty, because sometimes people don't want to share things that have happened to them. They pretend that no, or they shy away from it, or I don't know. There are different reasons. Here is a situation in which the work done for BFU-USA contributed to development outside of BFU-USA. Personal development. Folks, please, this is huge. And so I want to take a moment to just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shu, for sharing that. And for being very pointed about that.
Yeah.
For those who are watching and asking, what is BFU doing? There's already a lot that BFU is doing. Getting engaged and getting involved and getting to volunteer, like you just heard. You don't know when you will need that experience, and you will need to demonstrate that you truly care more about others. You also care about others. It's not about yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody cares about themselves. Like, that is a streak of selfishness that we have. Like, we care about ourselves, but if you can demonstrate that you don't only care about yourself, that's huge. I am just moved. Anyways, moving forward, moving on, because I know I can just happen on this all night long. What do you have in stock for this, team and for BFU going forward into the convention, right?
Yeah.
There is the idea of like, where is the Mr. and Mrs. BFU-USA? This is, we've been doing like fashion parades. We've always done that, but we've never done like a Mr. and Mrs. BFU. This is all new. Like, where did all of this coming from?
I mean, like the title says, talent and leadership. So I think one of this is because when you have conversations with youth around, some of the complaints you heard was there are no programs that are dedicated or that really impact or touch them, or where they can fully participate and for it to mean something. So this was just trying to find a way of incorporating different things that would get youths involved. I mean, youths of all ages, from kids to, you know, like Amalin calls them, the young adults, you know, whatever that means. It was just a way of getting everyone of every single age involved in something. And of course, we all know that if we want to highlight talent, build leadership, it's stepping up and taking out some of those responsibilities and being bold enough to showcase what you are and what you have as a person. So that's why we thought to incorporate, you know, the Mr. and Miss BFU pageant, which is something that youths love a lot and are very passionate and happy about. And it would, of course, showcase their talent. And like you said, last year we had Miss BFU, who is now getting into med school. So you see how some of these little things that we do create impact in different ways. And we're just proud that it's something we can talk about. It's something we can showcase and be happy about. That hey, someone who won a pageant is in med school. Because sometimes when you hear pageants, it's almost like just something people do, and you will lose your focus. You know, and I mean, um, just different ways of identifying youth, bringing them
Yeah.
out, showcasing who they are. I mean, even just within TLD, I never knew I could have someone like Megan who would design a whole page and the flyer for the YouTube live. So those are some of the talents that we're trying to identify and see how we can leverage in the organization and even in people's personal lives. Amulet now being a coach, I attended her mom's morning sessions at the convention as well, and I'm really looking forward to her bringing up one of those soccer dance hall sessions that she's been doing. So it's just identifying them, making sure that they are seen, they are heard, and that we're leveraging their talent the right way and not hiding everything within. Because BFU is super talented. There's so much talent out there that I hope someday we identify and make everyone shine. Why not? Yeah.
Wow. 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 No, this is amazing. All through, I know, I can only imagine how much instructions you gave to my good friend, uh, Alaji Lawe, to make sure he is taking hold of the kids because they have not yet popped in.
They keep popping in and out. But they know what.
For a while, I've been waiting to see that.
When you see me do this, it's because they're coming in. They keep popping in and out. I'll just be like, hold on.
and I feel so blessed about that. Just I'm cracking up here because I know you and I talk a lot, right? We talk about it, so many
Yeah,
things, and
exactly.
so it's a blessing to have you leading this team. And oh, there you go. Yeah. Who do we have here?
You want to introduce yourself?
Come. No, folks. This is a family. This is a family show. Who do we have here?
What's your name? Hanifa.
Uh,
What's your name? Pfizer. I know.
you
And
know,
they would always pop in and out.
they
They've
were
been
very,
coming in and I've been
when
chasing them, so I'm sorry.
no, I did that intentionally, just because people need to know that those who are volunteering in BFU are doing that in spite of the family they have and the
Mhm.
little kids they have and everything that they have.
Yeah.
Okay, and there is a lot of sacrifice involved,
Yes.
and it's an intentional sacrifice, and that it is okay,
It is okay.
okay, to have them on the show right now because this is Boy Family Union.
Yeah.
This is Boy Family Union.
Yeah.
So to all the mothers out there, you cannot wait that and say, "Oh, I want to wait and raise my kids first before I get involved."
So, yeah. I mean, and just
Everybody say, "Yeah, I just said beautiful kids." People are giving you a
oh,
high five.
thank you so
There's a
much.
lot of
Yeah.
love given
Thank
to
you
you.
so much.
There's a lot of love
Oh, yes,
online. Okay.
I mean, we've been trying to teach them the dialect as well. That is
No,
some
no,
of the things that we
it's,
emulate from
yeah.
the
It's all
convention.
good.
You know.
It's all good. So,
Thank
are there any last words as we're looking forward to this convention? This is also convention happening in a chapter that now is now your
Oh,
chapter.
my chapter.
Okay,
I
this
hold
is
the
your chapter.
festival. Yes.
This is Dallas is your chapter. Is there anything you want to share? Um, in terms of like for those who are still have not registered and they are still looking to come. You mentioned this already. Like, what do you want to say about this particular convention that's happening in your new chapter?
Not to brag, but when Dallas hosts a convention,
No, it's okay for you to brag.
maybe I've owned or gained the right to brag, and I'm not wanting to take the spotlight from the Dallas president, but Mr. President, permit me brag a little on behalf of your chapter. Dallas is on the heels. I mean, they are running on fire. If you miss this convention in Dallas, I bet you. Last year I said that about New Jersey. I was a New Jersey chapter, part of New Jersey. I was a New Jersey member. Now I'm a Dallas member. But I'll tell you what Dallas is planning. I don't think BFU is ready for it. I really don't think they are. Um, Lots of beautiful things, endless practice sessions, and just don't miss it. Just do not miss this convention. I bet you. I think it has one of the highest numbers that have been registered so far in a convention. If I'm right, Shufai, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you are right. No, you are right.
Exactly.
You are
Dallas
right.
has the highest
Okay.
number of registrants so far ever in a BFU convention. That is just to tell you to what the gravity is just to tell you the gravity of what the convention this year would be. So do not afford to miss it. However, since we're working on time, I really, really still want to take this opportunity to say that the youths in Dallas have something planned as well for those of you who are coming to the convention. After the networking event, they have organized a social event for the youths as well. This is super voluntary. So it's just some of those little different things that we're trying to have. And we're hoping that everyone who comes to Dallas benefits and has fun. We're preparing for fun. And then for sponsorship, this year, TLD, we have so much prepared. Mama, give me a minute, okay? Let me finish. We have so much in stock for you this year, TLD. And to be honest, we really can't do this without your help. You know what it takes to look after kids at a convention. And so we're just asking that parents, please, please, please donate. $5 isn't small. A box of pizza is not small. We have soccer tournaments, there's prizes that are going to be given out. We have soccer, what are those called? The medals, the trophies, just anything you can donate or pick from is really, really going to go a long way to help make the convention successful. Then we also have a face painting again this year. So if there's anyone out there who would want to sponsor the face painting, we would really appreciate it. We know this is one thing that kids love at every event. So please, please don't forget to sponsor anything. We, the team, would be reaching out to some of you inbox. Shufai, get ready because I'll hold yours as well. As a parent, so just I know last year you were so much of so much help, and you always are making those extra steps to make sure that we're doing well. So yeah,
Yes.
Bomye, I see you. Ayan, I see you. Sorry, I'm putting you all on the spotlight. We're still waiting for all those donations to come in. And yeah, and to the youths who are watching, volunteer. This honestly has been so much fun and it has helped me grow in so many different ways. I've learned so much from my team, and I take that with me and run a lot, even in my professional field. So please volunteer. It's something that's truly transformational. Just to put it in other words. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Madam VP. There's a lot of love coming to you and the entire team online.
Appreciate it.
My very own sister here, Agnes Milam.
Yes.
We are from the same village. Our houses are just next, close together. She's saying,
Shifai,
great job. We are all
permit
proud
me
of
say
you.
this. Miss Agnes was my teacher in St. Augustine's College, SAC.
Oh, there you go again.
Loved
So
her.
you have to donate.
Yeah, she would have to donate. Yes. She was an amazing teacher. She taught me, and some of those teachers you never forget. And she
There
and
you
I
go.
connect a lot. Thank you, Madam Maggie, waiting for your donation. as well. Thank you.
Folks, I know we can go all night, but like all good things, we are coming close to the end, but we're still gonna bring the whole team. So some people are joining. If you are just joining in, this is the Talent and Leadership Development Spotlight, and this is a spotlight on the team. When people do a good job, we as a leadership team, and to me now as Tata, we want to make sure the child knows they are appreciated, they are loved, and that they are special. That's what tonight is about. That this team, from the coordinators to the AVPs and now to the VP, that each of them is loved, feels the love, and that they're special, and that the work they're doing is valued by all of us. This is what tonight is about, folks. Dr. Shu, my dear,
Yes, you're fine.
are there any last words that you want to give to everybody who's watching? And people are watching.
Yeah.
Some people have gone and grabbed a drink and they're back. Any last words? And I appreciate the patience that people have shown because this is a long show.
It is a lot.
Are there any last words? And I didn't want to rush anybody because all the work that you guys are doing, we cannot just cramp it into like time constraint issue. That's why I could not like say, let's say everybody is 5 minutes. No. Because the work, excuse me, the work you do is not 5 minutes. Okay? So it's intentional what I'm doing in having everybody exhaust what they have to say. Because for the next year, you'll be working.
Yeah.
Are there last words? Is there anything you want to share to the team? Everybody's watching. Everybody's saying, yes, doctor. Great job. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying that. And I'm watching, I'm seeing that. And you're probably seeing that as well. So, any last words?
Yes, Shifai, I have some last words. So, just to give everyone, I know the whole team spoke about everything, but just to give a brief summary of the activities we have this year. Sporting activities, we have soccer and lawn tennis. We have a professional networking mixer you don't want to miss. It's the first of its kind. And we're working close with Shay Tabung to make sure that it's well. We also have the IG page, the Instagram page, and the young adult engagement with Amalin, which you do not want to miss as well. And then we have the pageant, as well as, like Delisa said, the cowboy hat. You're coming to Dallas. Why would you have a convention without a cowboy hat to represent Dallas, what it's known for? So I just wanted to highlight that. And then my last words, I really want to first of all shout out to my team, Delisa, Megan, Vera, Amulen, Godi. You guys are amazing. And I could not be more honored to work with a team like you. Secondly, to these little girls right here, and to Hakeem, my 12-week-old, who has been so kind and so good to let me go through this show without crying. Shout out to him. And to Muhammad, he's there trying to keep them calm, and I think he just gave up at some point. And to my family as well. And finally, to BFU Dallas for the good work that they've been doing. The president, Amosa, and Ayang, I see how much they've been working to make this convention happen. And it's not easy to organize a convention. So shout out to them. And to end this, to you, Shufai, and the president, and Judith, the whole executive team. Shout out to the whole team. You have been amazing, patient, and I don't think we would have had monumental conventions without you all. So thank you all so much.
Thank you, folks. Everybody who's on the show, and I see the people are watching this and they're showing a lot of love. Can you join me, please, in showing some love to the VP of Talent and Leadership Development, Dr. Shulika Tata. Please, you are showing the love to her and the entire family as we are clapping. That love is going through the airwaves, okay? And she can feel the love, okay, folks? Let's do it. Let's give it up to her for leading an amazing team, for being absolutely amazing and being upfront, intellectual honesty, and demonstrating to us that what we do, okay, that's inspiration. That you volunteer in BFU and that volunteerism can impact your life.
Okay, you guys.
So we're giving it up to her at this point in time. And she just gave it up to her chapter. And before we bring in the team, why don't we hear from that chapter president what is in stock for you in Dallas? And then we'll bring up the whole team and then end the show. Okay. Thank you, my very dear Shu, my dear Ya.
That
We'll
your
clap.
title you're giving me.
Dear Ya, we'll clap. You don't have to. You don't have to wait.
Now
You have to feel it. You have to feel it. So let's hear from my very good friend here, the president of Dallas chapter, and before we bring the entire team.
In Dallas, you will have the opportunity to visit our culture. Your 5 senses are going to be put to the pleasure of the Bowie culture. BFU Dallas invites you to come July 2024. Mark it on your calendars. BFU Dallas is promising you the most culturally enriching convention that will bring together not just BFU, but we will showcase our culture to the satisfaction of all who will attend. Don't miss it, because BFU promises you the best.
Okay. All right, folks. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. As you can see, our Tanton is gone back to work. So that's why you have a space there for him. But we know he is with us in spirit. So for those who are still on with us, thank you for your volunteerism. We appreciate it. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your patience. I have here the entire team. Not the entire team, I mean, Godi is here in spirit. But folks, for those who are online, do you have any question to this team before we wrap things up? You have any questions? By all means, just put them online so that they can hear, so that they can respond to you. Now, there is one comment I want to read out to the team now that I have everybody here, and it's from my very good friend Shufai Kibe. And he said, it is so heartwarming to see all our youth leaders take center stage. Shufai, I must say thank you for the excellent initiative. Then the other comments that came in, we've been listening to all of them. They're like, go team, go, right? So hardworking. I mean, there's so much love. Great job, kids. We're all proud of you. There is so much love that has been shown to this team as we went through the show. So I want to take a moment to say thank you. I have not seen any questions specifically come through for the team. So let's just take a moment here to just say any last words or anybody that has something to say, and then we'll wrap things up here. Okay, and I will be watching to see whether there's any question for the team. If there's any question, then I can ask it aloud. All right. But to me, this has been an amazing, amazing journey with all of you. And I cannot thank you enough for taking the time to be on this show. Okay. So starting with Amalin, how are you doing, my dear?
I am so good. I was just telling Auntie Shu that the sun beat me today, but this conversation was so great. And I really hope that everyone who joined in at least told somebody else about the live stream. And if you have the ability, if you have an Instagram page, please follow us. Please donate. We have a link tree with all of our links for registration, children's registration, volunteer registration, BFU-USA or Mr. and Mrs. BFU-USA registration, donation, everything is there. So please, if you don't have our link tree, please stay tuned. I'll definitely drop it in the BFU-USA National Forum, and we also will have it on our Instagram page. So please do follow and support. Don't let the love just be sitting in the comment section. Mobilize it.
All right. The comments are keep coming in. Yeah, we're proud of you, ladies. We're proud of you. That's what they're saying. So, what about you, Vera? Any last words before we go tonight? I know we've had a great time tonight, and people are still watching. That is to tell you how much they appreciate what everybody is doing. So, any last words before we go, my dear?
Yeah, I hope if anybody was watching and got something out of this, I could not be happier. I hope that everybody found this live stream insightful. And please, if you or someone you know is interested in helping and getting involved and they just want somebody to talk to and like get advice, please, by all means, reach out to me. I'm in the national forum, so if you are looking for my phone number or any contact information, please don't hesitate to reach out. And yeah, follow our Instagram. Keep signing up for the different things that we have going on, and stay tuned for all the fun we're going to have in Dallas.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, Delisa. Any last thoughts before we go, my dear?
Delisa, I think you're muted.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Delisa, you might be muted.
Can you guys hear me now? You guys can hear me now? Okay. Let me just make this short. Just want to say thank you to my team. Thank you guys for everything. It's been an honor working with you guys. And for everyone watching, thank you guys for staying till the end. We really appreciate it. And please go follow us. Click the link, donate. We could use it. Volunteer, sign up for the pageant, sign up for the networking mixer, everything. Thank you guys.
Perfect. Perfect. Wow. Wow. And Megan. Your thoughts, my dear, before we go.
I would just echo what the other team members have said. Please be sure to follow our Instagram to keep up with everything. The link tree has access to every single link we post, so you'll find everything you need to sign up there. But thank you so much to the team. I couldn't have asked for a better group to work with. It's been an honor working with every single one of you. I've learned so much too. But thank you so much for the opportunity, Shufai, and please get involved in any way you can.
Thank you. Thank you. And now to the leader of this team. Last words before we call it a night, my dear.
Just one
Dr.
this
Shu.
time. I have just one. Apart from thanking the team, which I'll do endlessly, please pick a program, sponsor it, or just donate. Please. That is the best you can do for the team right now. If you can donate and you can offer us just anything that would support the kids, it could be coloring pencils, it could be a book, just anything you can. That is all we really, really need and ask for. help sponsor, help donate. Let's make the kids have so much fun the way we do at the convention. Thank you.
All right, folks. This concludes our show tonight. This has been amazing. This has been truly, truly spectacular to have all of you here watching and being part of this. I cannot thank you all enough for taking the time to watch this show and to be part of this show. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. I feel blessed to have all of you. To everybody who is still on the line, thank you for your patience. Thank you for staying on. Like I said, we didn't want to rush this because when you're appreciating people, you don't appreciate them and say, hurry on, hurry on, hurry on. We didn't want to do that. And so I am thanking them, and I'm going to leave with the last song that I'm going to leave with is the song we started with, like, Proud of Who You Are. I think that is going to help conclude this. Proud of who you are. So, folks, join me in just giving an applause to all this team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aben, man, we'll see you in Dallas, everybody. And your moment is here. They are here, and they're looking forward to seeing everybody. All right? Okay? So, we're going to end the way we started with Proud of Who You Are. Dear Reverend, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a good night from me, from all of Team Ray, from all of us, Team Ray, and the entire leadership team. Thank you to TLD. Thank you to our parents and everyone who's watching. Stay tuned. Watch Proud of Who You Are to close tonight's show.
Thank you.
We proud of who we are. We proud of who we are. Me a wandang bagalmo, and I wandang jang manjongo, my brother. I find numbers pull up jabang, we go still chop on my sister.
When they see me coming, Ike la wagon la boys, money for me, follow me. Turula musica que lo we kiss, Ishana, Chumcherere, but the one side can you hear the Jefferson?
Can't in man for me, I will lay one. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti, nay, versi tafsi, nay. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Can't in man for me, I will lay one. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti, nay, versi tafsi, nay. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lenzi ganse jengle no, for vine consansi. Ven wa we are watching go, for vine consansi. Venzi ganse jengle no, for vine consansi. Ven wa we are watching go, for vine consansi.
Nga keke bo make. Yeah, I will sing song. If you know say you be proud of your beginning, make you the shine your light. Just follow me, oh, follow me, oh, follow me, shine your light. Le bang bol le wa, bibi nyok tenya dentitya, bibi nyok tenya dentitya. Come any pan this one again. I be proud, but me licky girl, yeah.
c'est pas point to oye. Bafu samoye. Bangante bangjunye. Genta asindore.
Yere, kantindin, man famila will I want. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nay. Versi tafsi nay. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lensi ganse jengle do. For vine consansi. Ven wa we are watching go. For vine consansi. Vensi ganse jengle do. For vine consansi. Ven wa we are watching go. For vine consansi.
Come see the special place where I come from. The moon is bright, we telling stories round the bonfire. We get the firewood and we get the power. We get the sauce, yes, we are proud of who we are. Now not to sell all man, not chumche.
Yeah, moe, awa konga tuma. One so yo alaya kisanga. Ile. Vusena dua fombia. Veyo adari. Ayo adari. Yere, kantindin, man famila will I want. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nay. Versi tafsi nay. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Chumchere, kantindin, man famila will I want. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nay. Versi tafsi nay. Vejo one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lensi ganse jengle do. We proud of who we are. Ven wa we are watching go. We proud of who we are. Vensi ganse jengle do. We proud of who we are. Ven wa we are watching go. We proud of who we are. 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 We proud of who we are.
Point of correction. No be Banso boy, and so boy, the boy from so. That is what I'm saying.
Okay.